Oh boy, I'm gonna have so many people fucking mad at me after this video. So, I've never actually done a tier list before, but I asked you guys over on my community tab if it's something you would like to see, specifically one themed around Metarunner characters, because, you know, if you couldn't tell, Metarunner's kind of my thing. So it would only make sense that the first tier list I do on the channel is themed around Metarunner. Yeah, despite me never having actually done a tier list before, I'm well aware of what they are. I mean, it's really not rocket science, anyone can figure it out, but yeah. So today I'm going to be ranking all the major Metarunner characters. As you can see, I have them right here. You know, I have all the major ones plus a few extra ones here. So yeah, and I know I'm probably over exaggerating at how many people are going to be mad at me, but then again, it's the internet. Someone's probably going to find a reason to be pissed at my tier list. Just because they're like, oh, you put Evelyn at fucking F tier. I wanted her at S tier. She's fucking waifu material. Yeah. Okay, I get it. I get it. But this is my tier list, and everything is subjective. You guys might have a completely different opinion than I do. But without further delay, let's jump right into it, starting with the girl herself, Tari. You already know, she's going up at S tier. I mean, yeah, I might be a little biased. She's the main character. It only makes sense that I put her at S tier because, you know, not to mention, she's kind of cute. not kind of, she's pretty cute. But yeah, Tari, S tier, you know, I mean, who wouldn't put her in S tier? She can fucking go into video games. So yeah, Tari, S tier. Theo. Ooh, this might actually be where people get mad at me. Okay, so I like Theo. But man, he's not S tier. You know, as much as I love Theo, he can be kind of annoying at times. But I still love him. But man, I'm gonna. I think B tier works for him. You know, Coconut Boy, he has his charm. But do I think he's as good as Tari? No. First of all, he's not as hot. He's hot, don't get me wrong, but he ain't Tari hot. God, I'm a fucking mess. Okay, so yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good things about Theo. I mean, he can be charming, he can be funny, but like, hey, at least I'm not putting him in S tier, or C tier. Sorry, I can't fucking speak. Okay, Belle. Ooh. I think she's not S tier. You know, she kind of was a dick at first. And she was basically one of the villains in season 1. She did have a redemption arc. So she's definitely not getting D, E, or F. That's for sure. I do like Belle. If she had not redeemed herself, she'd probably maybe C or D. You know what? I think I'm gonna piss so many people off. You know, B tier. Fine, B tier. You know, I just gotta swallow my pride and just go for it. If people get upset with me, so be it. You know, I'm glad she did get redeemed. She is also waifu material. That's always a plus. But, you know, I'm gonna put her above Theo. I think I like her more than Theo. Ah, man. Even I'm starting to get pissed with myself. Is this how I truly feel? I don't know. Okay. Masa. He gets A tier. He's been through a lot of shit. He has been through a lot of shit. Okay, not only is he one of my favorite designed characters, I don't know. Originally, because I have a convention coming up very soon. In fact, this video will probably go up right before I leave for the convention. Originally, if I wasn't broke as fuck, I was gonna cosplay as Masa. But, you know, it's kind of hard to put together like a fake robot arm, you know. But, you know, I love Masa. He's one of my favorite characters. He's, again, been through a lot of shit. He literally committed murder out of his control. So, he also got his arm shot off at the end of season 1. But overall, you know, he's also a badass. He is just a straight up badass, for the most part. Okay, so, yeah, he gets A tier. Lamar. I also love Lamar. I think I'm gonna give him A tier too. I was very tempted to give him B tier because the thing is, with Lamar, the thing that saves him from going any lower than A is the fact that he's a huge weeb. And that's always a plus. I love how he's always talking about his Satsuki-chan and his Nova-chan and all his chans and all his body pillows, and he loves Pocket Gakusei and all this sort of weeb shit, you know. He gets A, but the reason I was very tempted to go lower than that is because we really don't know much about his backstory, unlike some of the other characters. He's like, I've talked about it in a theory video in the past, but like, he hates TazCorp, but we don't exactly know why. Like, does he just hate TazCorp because they affected his friends? I don't know. But you know, him being a weeb, it saves him, and he's also just a funny character. He's definitely very much the comedic relief character in Meta Runner. So yeah, A tier for good old Lamar. Next up, Sofia. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. I do love me some Sofia. Oh, this is okay. I'm gonna go A tier too. We know a lot more about her backstory than we do Lamar's. You know, she's obviously sisters with Lucinia. She's also the sort of tech nerd. Like, she knows how to hack and all this sort of cool high tech stuff. I don't know. She's also kind of the comedic relief character, not as much as Lamar, I would say, but she has her moments. Yes, she can be a little cringy at times. You know what? Fuck it, C tier. No, I'm kidding. Okay, no. She'll stick around in the A tier. I might do a little. I'm tempted to do some switching up, but I'm not sure. For right now, I'll leave everything where it stands. Okay. Next up. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah. Okay. You know, I talk a lot of shit about Evelyn, just because she's the butt of the joke. She's the character, even Glitch themselves said they designed Evelyn to be the character you're supposed to love to hate. And yeah, she's a bitch. That's an understatement. She hates Tari just because, oh, she's better than her, but you know. Yeah, but I can you know what? I'll go D tier. I will go D tier. I might switch things around. But here's the thing, like, yes, I can understand, like, the way they made Evelyn's backstory, they made her seem like a selfish little prick. You know, be like, oh, I want everyone to focus on me, and, you know, I actually worked on. But the thing is, I can understand why she's frustrated with Tari. The fact that Tari, you know, she kind of just appeared and she was all of a sudden praised because of her abilities. Meanwhile, you have Evelyn, who actually worked her ass off to get to where she was, and she's not getting as much recognition as Tari, despite Tari not working as hard as her. So you know what? For right now, I'll stick her in D tier. You know what? I think it might just be me being guilt tripped, but I do kind of feel sorry for Evelyn. And I will also admit she's pretty cute as well. You know, I think even if you hate Evelyn, I think despite all that, we can all unanimously agree she's waifu material. Lucinia. So Lucinia is a very important character She's a very important character. She is basically Tari. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen season 2. Even in season 1, it was pretty heavily implied that, you know, they were connected in some way. But we still don't know too much about her. I think that could change in season 3. We know a little bit. We've seen a few flashbacks with her in it. And she is, again, wife. I feel like I'm just ranking these based on waifus. I gotta stop. I'm gonna go with C tier. Just because we know very little about who she really is. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that for right now. Okay, big bad. The big bads. The 3 big bads of Metarunner. Lux, Marco, and Dr. Sheridan. Lux, he dead. I made a theory video talking about how he could still be alive, but considering Metarunner Season 3 is the last season, I think it's safe to say he's dead. But the thing about Lux is, yes, he is the very stereotypical evil businessman, but he still has a lot of charm, and I think they did a really good job with that stereotype about how every evil villain, a part of a corporation, seems to be pretty much the same. But, you know, I think they did a really good job at his character. I really wish they didn't kill him off, though, because he has so much potential, and yes, they could still dive deeper into his backstory in Season 3 without him being alive. But, you know, I'm gonna dock him some points just because, you know, he had so much potential and they killed him off. But as a character himself, you know what? He also gets a C tier. He gets a C tier because he's also an asshole. He's also an asshole. I'm tempted to put him in D tier. You know what? Fuck it. D tier. He goes D tier. Okay. Next up, Marco. Another big... You know what? S tier. He gets S tier. The reason why is, first of all, I talked about loving Masa's design. Like, Masa has a more simplistic design. But Marco, on the other end, he is by far my favorite designed character in all of Metarunner. He has the most unique design. He has such, like, Matthew Peckham from Glitch, he said it himself. Not only does he have a very commanding voice, but he has an even more commanding mustache. And so he has to go at S tier. He has those really cool, not really Metarunner arms, but it's like a backpack with 4 arms attached, or I guess, no, not 4 arms. He has 2 normal arms and 2 robot arms, but still, he's basically General Grievous from Star Wars. It's been a meme for the longest time. But yeah, he gets S tier. He's just my favorite design character. And, you know, I definitely think he's gonna be a villain in Season 3. Dr. Sheridan. That's tough. That is tough. He created Tari. But he sort of went off the deep end at the end of Season 2. He's just like, oh, you know what, Evelyn? I'll give you Tari's abilities. Let's fuck her up. Also, I feel like my commentary is just going off the deep end right now. Guys, for the record, it's like 8 a.m. and I have been up since like 4. So I'm very tired, but you know what? I'm doing what I can. This is, for the most part, unedited, unscripted. Let's get it. Where should he go? You know what? I guess this is a good opportunity to switch. I'm gonna put Lux. I'm gonna put... Can I not? Okay. You know, I'll just leave him there. I'll put Lux in C tier. And I will put Dr. Sheridan in D tier. Because, you know, he's bad news. Not to mention, yes, we know a little bit about him. We know he created Tari. We know something he did caused the explosion which nearly killed him and Lucinia. but, you know, I don't think he's as good, at least from what we've seen as Lux. But who knows? That could change in season 3, and who knows, maybe I'll make an updated tier list in season 3 once it's finished. Oh man, we only have 3 more characters left. We did all the major characters. Now we got 3 side characters. Okay, let's start with the Elder Tomato. So he only has like fucking 2 or 3 appearances, not counting the Ultra Jump Mania pilot, which kind of just disappeared. Nothing really came of that. But you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. You get F tier. You get F tier. You're annoying. But is he F tier annoying? Man, I keep like changing my mind or wanting to change my mind. You know what? I'll give him E tier. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. You know, he only has spoken a few things, and it's just dialogue from Ultra Jump Mania, like, in the land of Simple Flip Island lived 3 banana gods. So yeah, he's annoying as fuck, but, you know, he ain't Theo annoying. Or maybe I can't fucking speak. He's more annoying than Theo. You know, at least with Theo, he has his charm. The Elder Tomato, considering that, from what Theo has said, his speech goes on for like an hour, which is honestly making me want to put him back in F tier. But you know, I'll leave him for right now. Next we have Bot Boys. These little fuckers are, I love them. I do actually love them. They show up a few times. They're all, again, comedic relief characters. Very short appearances. I think I'm gonna go B tier. I do actually love the Bot Boys. Especially after that JoJo reference, which is funny. I've never actually seen JoJo, but I know the memes. You can't be into anime without seeing the JoJo memes, so I mean, it makes sense. Finally, the last character in the tier list are the Task Corp workers. You know what? These guys are going S tier. I gotta say, for a character or a group of characters that have no dialogue, that don't say a damn word in any of the episodes, they just are so expressive. In fact, this image is taken from everyone's favorite episode with the Task Corp workers, season 2, episode 9, where he unfortunately loses his waifus thanks to Tari. He loses his waifu thanks to Tari, and I felt really bad for him. But you know, the fact that they're so expressive yet don't say a damn word, it goes to show just how interesting these characters are, and I really hope we see more of them. I'm not too sure, especially with Task Corp's downfall, that we'll see him again, but I do hope we get to see more of them, and who knows, maybe our little anime loving dweeb over here will hook up with Lamar and, you know, cry about waifus together. I don't know. But yeah, that's basically my tier list. I don't know, should I? Whew, this is tough. I don't know. I really don't think I want to move anything. I honestly think I'm satisfied with it. I think that's it. I think that's good. I genuinely think that's good. And then, as soon as I upload this video, I'm gonna immediately regret some of these placements. But again, who knows? Maybe I'll do an updated one in the future. But yeah, here's my tier list. I hope you guys aren't too mad with some of the choices I've made. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed watching. This has been interesting. I've never done this before, and let me know if you guys want to see more tier lists like this in the future, because this was actually kind of fun. But yeah, that's basically it. Now I can't wait to see people get pissed at me just because I didn't put Evelyn at S tier. I'm sorry to the two of you that actually care. But yeah, that's gonna be basically it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed watching. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it, as well as be sure to subscribe if you want to stay updated with all my content. But with that being said, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, guys, I've been Zelda for now, and I'll see you later. Bye.